Did you manage?
No.
There's a long stint now away from the factory in Milton Keynes. What preparations do you have to do to make sure that the cars and the team are best prepared for some quite strenuous travelling from here on in?
Yeah, when the cars left last week, they were away for 72 days. So it's a long period for these final 6 Grand Prix, but there's a lot of components after the race tonight that will go back in hand luggage. You'll see all the guys at the airport tonight, those that are going back to the UK with funny shaped boxes, taking bits of suspension, bits of bodywork back to get it tested. And then that'll be flown out to Japan in a couple of weeks, and we'll have DHL shipments and so on. But the main chassis will go in the air freight. They'll be packing them up like fury tonight to get them onto the aircrafts to move them on to Japan obviously in a couple of weeks' time. So logistically, it's a huge exercise. What you see in the pit box downstairs, we have 4 sets of those. And they all go in the sea freight. So we have a shipping container that everything that's in the garage downstairs is replicated 4 times. So we've got one in India, we've got one in Korea and one in Japan at the moment, and then this set will go on to Abu Dhabi. So logistically, it's a very, very big challenge with 19 or 20 races.
Finally, just has anyone got any questions for Christian? We've got. So,
what is your biggest surprise this year, Maurice?
The biggest surprise?
Not just today, but
I think over the course of the season, I mean, the regulations changed, so with Pirelli tires and the movable wing. And I think the most rewarding surprise is that we've managed to maintain our level of competitiveness from 2010. We've achieved better statistical results to this point compared with 12 months ago. So that's been a really pleasant surprise. And Sebastian Vettel's continued development as a driver. He has been in absolutely scintillating form this year, and is on the verge of achieving something quite special.
Driving-wise
Which driver do I prefer, driving-wise and personality-wise? So long as they're a Red Bull driver, I don't care. So, no, I mean, we're very lucky. I mean, both the guys are great personalities. An Australian and a German is a bit of an odd mix. But, they get on very well. I mean, Sebastian's 24. You forget how young he is. You can't hire a rental car in Europe yet. Mark's a bit more wily. He's been around the block a bit. He's an Australian guy. He's a big competitor. He's 35 years of age now. He's just turned 35, so he's at a different stage. So, but they have a good, healthy environment. I mean, they came into the factory and addressed the 500 or so staff that work for us after Monza. And Mark got up and spoke to the team first and said, "It looks like the little bastard's done it again." So that's the kind of humour that they enjoy. But when on track, they're obviously pushing hard for themselves. But nothing is bigger than the team, and that's what is drummed into them. That everybody is a team player.
We'll let you get back to preparations. Best of luck this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Christian Horner.